I've been contemplating doing this video for a while. I've had a couple of people ask for cost of living in Thailand. Um, I can only speak about what I know and what I've experienced, so take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt. I try not to give any misinformation, but this is what I believe to be true. I can only speak mainly for people that are of retirement age, 50 and above. Um, I'm going to go under the assumption, can you live in Thailand for $1,000, American dollars a month? Maybe. Would I want to live that way? No way. But I'm going under the assumption, first I'm going to go that you have 800,000 baht to put into a Thai bank, that you're 50 years of age and you're going to get a retirement visa, and you're getting, I'm guessing, I think the norm's going to be somewhere around $1,300 to $1,400 a month Social Security. And again, or if you have a retirement, because if you're only 50, unless you're on disability, you're not going to be getting Social Security. So you'd be up in your 60s like I am now, 64. I think you have to wait till 67. I don't even know for sure because I am on Social Security disability, but I have more than one income. I have a retirement also. So anyway, I'm going to figure about 1,300, that you have the money for that, and that you have enough money to go ahead and buy yourself a 25,000, 22,000 baht motor scooter, and that you're capable of driving it. I live in Surin. I live in Isan. Isan, I would tell anybody that is at least versed in riding motorcycles and knows a little bit about them, that you can get away with riding here and feeling confident. If you have to ride in Pattaya, Bangkok, stuff like that, I wouldn't even do it, and I've been riding two wheels since I was 2. So, but again, if you want to get, if you only have 1,300, 1,400, somewhere in there, you're going to want to live in the outskirts of either in Isan, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, the cheaper areas. So basically what I've got is I'm going off of 1,300 income each month. That would be about, right, it depends on the exchange rates, but about 39,000 baht. So if you have the 39,000, I did a couple of quick deals here. I'm figuring rent at 7,000 baht. So if you have 7,000 baht, I pay right now 8,000. I'm in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story, great neighborhood home, but it wasn't furnished. 7,000 or 6,000 even, but I'm going to use 7. You should be able to get a nice 1-bedroom apartment, condo, fully furnished, ready to go. You walk right in and start living. And then I figured about 2,500 for your electric and for your water. That's going to vary a little bit. I don't like to be hot, so mine tend to be a little bit more. But I think even that, using the air conditioner a lot, you're still okay with around 2,500. And then you're going to need a phone and internet. Internet's going to cost you about 1,000, and you can get a really good plan for between 500 and 1,000 baht as far as your phone. So now then again, this is for a single person, male or female. And then you've got about 1,000 a month for your visa, and 1,000 a month for gas. Well, actually, the visa is a little bit less, but if you figure 1,000, you'll be safe, because it costs about 1,900 baht to do your redo your retirement visa, and then a couple extra little things. Anyway, then you've got food. Now, food, you can live on $5 a day. I put in there $6 a day for buying food and $6 a day for basically eating out. Me personally, I found when I was single and in Kamala, when I first came here, I was in Phuket. Um, if you figure buying a couple of thousand baht a month um, for stuff that you're going to eat on the grab, milk, corn flakes, a quick breakfast, some eggs, some peanuts, snacks that you want at night, and then I would just eat out all the rest of the time. On 10,000 baht a month, I think you're not going to eat steak, but you're going to eat Thai food and good Thai food. And then you've got your insurance. You got to have insurance. I didn't. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, but I was in last year from New Year's 2020 or 2019 for 3 months. 2 months I was in intensive care with pneumonia and heart problems. I was on a ventilator for 2 months. It cost me 1 million baht, and I didn't have insurance. So that's a killer. So needless to say, I have insurance now. Most of my insurance is through my wife. She works for the government, so I get her insurance. But if you're watching me, you're probably real familiar with Foreigner Joe and No Time to Be Sad. And I know that on Chuck and Paige's channel, he has links and has videos on his insurance. I think it's about $800 to $1,000 a year gets you pretty decent coverage. So I'm figuring 2,500 baht a month. So out of that deal, you've got 39. You're going to spend about 32. So you're going to have 7,000 baht to do what you want. If you're a smoker, if you're a drinker, if you're that you have to have your drinks every day, your 6-pack, your 12-pack, forget it unless you got $3,000 a month. And that's not any dating. That's not any running around carousing at night in bars and everything like that. That's none of that. None of that. Now, for me, it was easy because when I came here, I've been here 2.5 years. I've been in a bar twice, I think, for a total of 2 hours. So it's not a problem for me. So I'm going under the assumption, again, that the person doesn't, if you smoke, you can probably get away with it. I smoked up until my real good deterrent was being 2 months in the ICU with a tube in your mouth. I smoked from when I was 12. I smoked for over 50 years. And I haven't smoked in over a year. It was just a year in January 1st, 2021. It was a year ago, so I haven't smoked in over a year. But I think it's cheap compared to the rest of the world. You can get a pack of cigarettes, $2, 60 baht. So you could squeeze that into your schedule if you aren't a big, 5 packs a day or something. But just kind of keep that in mind. So you're going to have the 800. Now, if you're a couple, a married couple, you can put all that stuff together and then add in more for another phone, more for the visa, another 12,000 for food, and then another 2,500 for your insurance on that, and you only have to have 400,000 baht if you meet the requirements of 50 years of age and you get a marriage visa. You can do it for 400,000. Now you can do any of these things. You don't have to have all that cash. If you've got extra income, that's what I do. I didn't bring over 400 or 800,000, but I bring in enough each month to meet their requirements. You have to bring up in each month, I think it's 65,000 baht. In other words, over 12 months, it has to add up to 800,000 or 400 if you're a married couple. So you can do it that way. Best way to do it, if you are going to retire, you should have a little chunk of money. I'm sure you do. Then just bring it in, set it in the bank. You don't have to touch it. It's always there. And you just show it to get your visa each year. Let's see. So for a couple, now you're only like 7,000 extra as a single person. And as a couple, you're going to be almost 69,000 income. What I figured was, 1,300 for one person and 1,000 for the other. So you can adjust that accordingly. So it came out to like about 69, 70,000 baht a month, and your expenses are about 50. So you've got almost 20,000 in stuff you can do. You can use that to go out. You could use that to have, go out on a Friday night and have a few beers or drinks. But you just still would have to be careful. So can you live into Thailand on Social Security? Yes, I think so. If you want to run around, carouse with women, drink every day, all night long, party, and get up into the $3,000-4,000 American dollar, 120,000 baht a month, and you could probably do that. Now, if I was 35 years old, maybe I would have went that route. But like I said, when I came here, my wife had just passed away in 2018. I wasn't really looking for anything. I got lucky and found a woman that I love and never thought I would love again. So I'm very lucky. But I wasn't looking. I wasn't going out to bars. I met through a friend, and his Thai wife introduced us, and we talked online for months, and then we finally got together, and it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, that's a whole nother deal. So anyway, maybe that helps you out. If there's anything that I can answer, any questions, by all means, put it in the comments, and I will try to answer. If I don't know, I'll find out. I won't just blurt out information and say, this is it. I will let you know whether I know that this is true. I don't know if this is true. I'll try to find out if it is true. I don't want to give you misinformation, but there's a lot of them out there. But if you think if you didn't think you could live here on Social Security, I believe you can. It just depends on what kind of person you are. But of course, where are you going to live in the United States unless you paid off your home? Where are you going to live for $1,300 a month? My kids are paying that, or I know people that are paying that for one-bedroom apartments, in the U.S. Just that, not eating, not nothing, forget it. So anyway, the other big problem, and I'll go into it real briefly, the problem that I've heard from most people, not problem, but the biggest negative to coming to Thailand, at least even with my friends and family, your children, your grandchildren, it's tough. It is. With what we've got going on now, it's made it hard. Before, I was going home every 3 months for 2 weeks. And I still plan, once all this crap is over with, going back every 4 months for 2 weeks and seeing my kids. So you have the FaceTime, you have that stuff. Is it perfect? No. But after the 4 months, you're doing it. I know I am. I'm jonesing a little bit to see my family, see my mom, see my brother, see my cousins, see my children, see my grandkids. So if you can do that, then you've got it made. But a lot of people can't. I've got one cousin that I know that she would have an app. She couldn't do it. She sees her granddaughter every day. She takes care of her every day. So it's, that would be the biggest obstacle from anybody that I have heard from, that I have talked to, whether it be people from YouTube, people online, my family, my friends. That's the biggest problem. But if you can get by that, or if you don't have grandkids are the hardest, I think. Your family, like I said, if you go back once or twice a year and you use FaceTime, I don't have a problem with it. It satisfies my jonesing. So anyway, like I said, if there's anything that I can help you with, I'd be more than happy to. I want to thank everybody that subscribed. Finally got over 100 subscribers, so I'm happy. And hopefully the channel will grow. And again, I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.